Hey everyone, this is just a little bit of an information video about how homework usually works in my classroom. So first of all, how do you get to your homework? So if you have your own Chromebook, you've probably got a few shortcuts in there, hopefully. But if you don't, or you're using a different computer at home, we're going to start off in Google here. And first thing we want to do is we want to go to our Google Classroom. Okay, so if we go to Google Classroom, you go to the top link, and it's going to ask you to sign in. Now, if you haven't signed in before, it's going to ask you for your email and your password. For us, your email is going to be your first name and probably the first letter of your last name, just like my one for Ben Glue, and then it's at churtonpark.school.nz. So once you put in your email, you're going to put in your password. Never tell anyone your password, of course. It might send you back to google.com. If it has, just close that tab and go back to Google Classroom. And you want to go to Classroom. So basically in Google Classroom, this is where we're going to upload a whole lot of work, but this is where you'll always find your homework. So we're going to go to this example classroom. Your one will look a little bit different to this one, probably have the current year on it. And we've just got an example homework here. If there's a whole lot of other stuff in here, a good thing to do is to sort it, which you can do by going into classwork, and you can find homework tab here or click it on the left. There'll be a whole lot of other stuff that pops up throughout the year, but at the moment this is just an example one. So we'll click on homework 1.7, and 1.7 stands for term 1 week 7, so it'll go 1.8, 1.9 and so on, and then we'll get into like term 2, 2.1, 2.2. And this is what the homework will usually look like. So we've got spelling at the start. You've got 7 spelling words to do with a sentence at the end, which we'll get to soon. We've got maths, basic facts goal, and I can goal, and we've got reading. So let's start with spelling. So if you were here on Friday, you've probably got some words in here already. If you don't have your words in there, let's go and open up our Google Drive. So we're going to go to Google Drive, open it up. You might have a shortcut like I do, but we'll do it this way just to make sure everyone can get there. You want to go to Google Drive, and it's going to open up your Google Drive, which will be a little bit different to my one, but you're going to look for the one that has homework, your homework folder. And in here, you've got your spelling words, your I can goals, and your basic facts goals. So we're going to do spelling first. Let's open up this one. And we'll move this one across here a bit. And this is a spelling word doc. So all the grey stuff is the stuff that you've got correct in your test from the start of the year. And all the blue stuff is stuff that you have got incorrect in a test that you've done throughout the year. So we get tested on every Friday about the words that you currently have. So this person has got one more to go in list 4, and then they're going through the list 5 spelling words. So there's quite a lot of them at a variety of levels. We scroll down there and they get harder and harder as we go. So if your words aren't in there, you can just copy and paste your word, put it into your homework, and then they've got some list 5 words to do. You can do the list 5 ones in any order you want to, but it does make sense to do them in order. So we must have 4 left. Oh no, 3 left. And just copy and pasting them there like that. For the sentence, so for each word they need to put a sentence example for each one. So for the first one is there, And it might just be something like, I picked up their pen. Word number 1 done. I said hello to my brother. Oh, not brother, brother. So as long as you use a word in each sentence, the spelling word in each sentence, then consider your homework done. On to the next thing. Nice and quick. You don't want it to be too long. Basic facts goal. If you don't have a basic facts goal, where do you get it from? You get it from your Google Drive. You go into your basic facts goal doc. How does your basic facts goal work? Basically, it's pretty similar to your spelling doc. And so we've got grey for our first basic facts test. This is what you already know from the start of the year. And this person is working at stage 5 at the moment. So you want to do the stages in order. You don't want to skip ahead or it might get a bit tricky. And so you can do any goal you want to in the stage that you're up to. This person has already got 2 goals correct so far that they've got tested on Fridays. At the moment, this one here is bolded because this person has chosen to do that one. So you can Control B it to bold it to say you're going to do that goal. Copy it, go back to your homework and put it into the basic facts goal slot. And what that should do when you copy and paste it is it should bring the link over with it instead of just typing it in. So all of these will have links on them that you can click on when you're up to that goal. If we're up to this one, we'll click on this link and open it. And this person is doing doubles and halves to 100. So these slides are here to help you, and they're here to help you practice. You can do a Kahoot quiz. You can challenge your family and friends. You've got a game that you can play that was coded on Scratch for each goal, and some questions to do. So I'll click on that one. It's going to pop some questions down here. So you can choose one side or the other. Doesn't matter which one. And you're just going to copy and paste. 7 questions, a lucky number. Put it in onto the right there, and then you have got your questions ready to go and answer before the next Friday. So for example, this person would write in 10 plus 10 equals 20, 35 plus 35 equals 70, and so on. We want to try and do these as quick as possible because they are questions that are always in a speed test. So you don't want to spend too much time working them out because the person testing you is going to be looking for your speed as well. Now, I can go exactly the same thing. We need to go into our homework folder in our Google Drive, open up our ICANN goals. This person is working at stage 5 again. So in this one here, they go down. There's not as many to learn in ICANN. They already know all the stage 4 stuff. And they've already got groups of 10 up to 1,000 done in a test, and they have chosen to work on this one. So we're going to copy it. You can do these in any order on the stage that you're up to. So this person wouldn't choose any from over here or in stage 7. They'd want to choose these stage 5 ones first. So we're going to copy that one. We're going to go back to our homework, into our ICANN goal. We paste it in, make sure we've got the right one number after up to 1,000. And again, these all have links on them. And some of the goals that might need a bit of teaching have a video with them. So it's definitely worth having a quick look at that video. They're definitely going to help you out with that goal a lot. They might also have a picture that's going to help you out. And then these are the questions that we're going to work with. They've also got the Kahoot and game as well. Every single goal has that so that you can practice it at home with your family and get really quick for the test on Friday. So we'll copy 7 questions, go back to our homework, put them in, and we just need to go one number after. Okay, so one number after 199 would equal 200. One number after 299 would equal 300, and so on. So again, shouldn't take you too long. We want it to be fast. So if you are doing them quite slowly, definitely give it a lot of practice before the test so you can ace it. And the lucky last thing you need to do is reading. So sometimes this might not be here if we have a challenge for the week, but usually it is reading in here. It's the best thing that you can do at home for your homework each week, I reckon. And again, I don't want you to spend heaps of time writing stuff down. It's made to be really fast. So all you have to do is the lucky number 7, 7 boxes from this list, and you might be able to knock off a few with the same book. So for example, you might read your chapter book and you can just make it a color. Any color is fine. Let's go with pink. You might read a chapter from a chapter book and you might read it in bed, and you might even read it to, let's say, a stuffed animal. So just from that one book, we've knocked off 3 colors. One night of reading. Wow, easy peasy, eh? The next night, you might read in the bathtub with no water, of course. You don't want to get your book wet. And it might even be past your bedtime. And it was, let's say, let's say it was a fairy tale. And you had a really nice pet that was nice and calm with you in the bath with no water. And that's basically it. You've done your reading for the week. Easy peasy. So I want reading to be fun, and I don't want it to be something that you need to write stuff down that kind of kills the enjoyment. It should be something that you're doing. I like to read before bed because it helps me sleep. So yeah, that's basically homework. So if you've done all that stuff over the week, you're all ready to go, and you might even be able to get it done in hopefully half an hour to an hour over the whole week. And then you can go out and play and be a kid again. So if you do have any trouble, don't forget to email. I get little pop-ups on my phone, and I might be able to reply to you straight away if you're having trouble, or just let me know at school. But it's a great idea not to leave it till a Thursday night, in case you do have any trouble. And if any of you, you might have a spelling word that you don't know, which you can Google, ask me or your parent. Some of this stuff might be tricky. You might need some help with it. Of course, I'm there to help you out if you need it. And I bet you your mum or dad, or maybe your brother or sister might be able to help you too. They might have even gone through this class. So definitely good people to ask if you're having trouble. So good luck, do your best, and have some fun. We'll see you later.